If you're a neurodivergent business owner or entrepreneur and you're struggling to get the right support in place to help you with your business, then this video is for you. I'm Nikki Butler, also known as the Autistic Joyologist, and I was diagnosed autistic and ADHD in my mid-40s. So I've been an entrepreneur for over 12 years at the time of recording, and I've had multiple businesses and multiple support teams around me during my entrepreneurial journey. And something that has become really apparent to me in the last 2 or 3 years has been the importance of having the right support team. Now, being diagnosed autistic and ADHD in my mid-40s gave me the opportunity to really look at what was working and what wasn't working within my businesses. And so I could start to see where I was trying to do everything and I wasn't good at everything. And so I had the opportunity to think, where are my strengths? Where can I really maximize what I do well? But equally, where would I really benefit from support? And how do I then bring the right people into my business? And it's been a journey because I have had various people that have worked within my team that haven't worked as I would have liked. And I think it's really important to think about these 3 things. So the first thing is for you to truly think about what support you feel you would benefit from. And the way to do that is to first focus on your strengths and your skills, the things that you find easy, that you enjoy and that motivate you, and look to put your energy and time and focus there. Then when you think about the other core areas or skills you need within your business, if they're not things that come easily to you or you find them frustrating or difficult, that's where to think about bringing in some support to plug those skill gaps. I like to think that this is an opportunity to give other people a chance to shine, bringing people in who have the skills that perhaps you don't have naturally, where they can bring their own magic and add some value to your business. So that's the first thing, is looking at your strengths and then really looking at where would you benefit from support. The second thing to think about is, where do you access the right support? Now, sometimes it is a little bit like trying on hats and trying to find something that suits or is something that you want to keep. And the reason I say that is I've worked with many different support workers over the years from varying kind of areas of my business, whether that's like an accounting system or whether it's a virtual PA, social media teams, web teams. And when you bring support into your business, think about the type of people that you want to be bringing in. And I think a good place to start is to look at your values, look at what's important to you. What do you want somebody else that you're going to be working with to be a match with you on? You don't always need to be a perfect match and have the, same personalities as somebody you're bringing in. And it's not always a good thing to do that. But when you're thinking about the values, what do you want there to be a match on? What do you need from somebody that's supporting you? It might be an employee, or it could be somebody you're bringing in virtually or as, a pay-as-you-go type support. But think about, what do you need from that person and how do you need them to be able to work with you? And make sure that you're bringing people in that you feel are aligned to your business needs. The third thing is communicating what support you actually need and the way that you need it. The reason that I say this is we can sometimes bring people into our business but not communicate the support that we need or what support looks like for us. So let me take accounting and bookkeeping as an example. So I've previously worked with other bookkeepers and accountants that would send me spreadsheets, that would send me lists of information to look through. Now, my autistic and ADHD brain can't process spreadsheets. If you show me a spreadsheet, my brain is literally doing the whole computer says no. It scrambles, it shuts down. I cannot look at the screen and I will never open a spreadsheet. So when I'm working with accountants that are constantly sending me spreadsheets and constantly asking me for documents and invoices and information, like whilst that's great, and a lot of neurotypical people might find that easy to do, I couldn't. That's incredibly difficult for me. So my accountant and bookkeeper now is incredible. She makes me feel like I am on top of my accounts. I never see a spreadsheet. I never get a list of anything. And we have a great system where I can forward all of my invoices to her immediately, my receipts, everything like that. I can upload things. And then we have a monthly call where we go through anything else that she might need, and I can send it to her there and then on the call. I never have to look at a spreadsheet. I never have to send reams and reams of information at once. And that experience for me is perfect because I have the confidence and ability to know that my bookkeeping is taken care of. So I'm not worrying about the brown envelopes coming through the door, but it's done in a way that feels really good for me. It's really supportive. She's really listened to how my brain processes information. And that difference between having somebody that is constantly doing something I can't cope with, so sending spreadsheets and lists, versus the support where somebody is listening to what would be beneficial to me in the way that I need to work and facilitating that, is golden. I've also had similar experiences with website designers, with virtual PAs, with social media teams. And I think when you think about, when I said to you at the second thing to think about is what support do you really need? The third thing is then, like, how do you communicate what is really going to work for you with the people that you're bringing in, and making it clear the things that are going to make your life easier, because you don't want to bring support in that is actually going to make your life harder because it becomes frustrating. So think about all of those elements when you are looking at how do you create the best working environment for yourself. You might just be a solopreneur. You might just be you in your business. You don't have to employ a big team. You can have virtual support. You know, I have website teams that I pay for by the hour, have virtual PAs. I have an accountant that I pay for on a monthly basis. Like, it doesn't have to be you're employing people to do every role, but you can access the support that you need that is going to free up your time to focus on where you know you bring in the best value. So looking at your strengths, the value add, the things that you enjoy doing, that's what's going to drive your business. That's what's going to elevate your business success. So I really hope that you find that helpful. So any questions, pop your comments below, reach out on socials, and of course you can email me hello@autisticjoyologist.co.uk.